to go. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Fans are making some noise here at the American Air. Airline Center in Dallas for their Mavericks. You look at the Nets. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
The way this team has played, Kevin, I would expect them to continue the win streak against this team because, quite honestly, they enjoy a lot of matchup advantages in this one.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Nails it from the high post. Hardaway has got the game going here with the first basket for Dallas.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
Doncic outside. And he lays it straight in.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Oh, Greg, it's New Year's Eve, and you like to enter the new year, wouldn't you? Coming away with a win, right?
No doubt. Certainly gives a boost to the proceedings. Not always possible, and if not, no time like the new year to turn the page.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
James Harden.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now, here's Doncic. Harden missing his last shot. And that one is good.
You cannot let Doncic get established on the interior. This guy feels very comfortable wherever he is on the floor.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Doncic following the three from Kevin Durant. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Kleba. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
Out to KD. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes.
And again, it's Kevin Durant.
2 minutes.
KD's got 8.
Kevin Durant.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
And here's KD for three. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. To the middle. Here's Kleba. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The 3 from Harden. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
If the defense lets him, Harden will do this all night. You have to challenge his accuracy every time down the floor.
And Doncic throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Assist goes to
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And I think for Luka Doncic, one thing he showed right away is he was prepared to be an NBA player. And the fact of the matter is he could be an all-star for a long time moving forward.
second team foul.
For Brooklyn, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. So he gets them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
And here's Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 9.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
And so it's Kevin Durant. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Claxton.
Count that one. Claxton's got the first basket of the second quarter for Brooklyn.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
It's Harden with the drive. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Here's Claxton. The Mavericks pull it in. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And the power forward, Maxi Kleber, out of Würzburg, Germany. The same hometown to us. You know this is NBA legend Dirk Nowitzki.
That's exactly right. And Kleber, a very good defensive player. You might say the opposite strength from Dirk. But Kleber has worked really hard to become a capable shooter in his own right.
All right, fans. That was your Mavericks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
Brooklyn trailing. Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Pass to Kleber. Back to Doncic. Claxton knocks it away. Mills looking it over. Right side Aldridge. They swipe it. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Aldridge.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Got a piece of it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Doncic outside. Here's Finney-Smith. That three off the mark. Pass to Durant. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Just 5 on the clock. They need this. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. In the corner, Hardaway with it. From outside, off the mark.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. To the inside. Inside. Pass to Finney-Smith. The shot by Kleber. Wide open. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called, the Nets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
James Harden.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13. Over Carter. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Offline with his three.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Carter on the wing. It's Harden with the drive.
James Harden.
And Harden with the stuff.
And on the offensive end, Harden can be such a monster.
So far, he's had little trouble finding his shots.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Harden. For the tie. Here he goes.
James Harden.
And it's good on the layup. Harden's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
There's a burst that allows Luka Doncic to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
Now, here's Doncic. Harden missing his last shot. Pass to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Back to Doncic. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And that one's good by Aldridge.
3.
And when he entered the league back in 2006, Aldridge did not have this in his game. But what a job LaMarcus has done developing that shot.
And a deep three from Harden. He doesn't hit that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
Here's Doncic following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Pass to Kleba. Fires the three. And it's James Harden with the rebound. The Nets with the lead. Outside Durant. Out to the right wing. Steps back and fires. Jump shot is good. KD's got 12 in the game.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots. But this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard. Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Timeout called, the Nets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So both teams changing it up here. Timeout called, the Nets.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here is Harden. 15 points in the game. Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Griffin's got his second basket of the game.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
Drops in the tray.
He has such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Porzingis. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Drills it from outside.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
The shot by KD. No good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Now, here's Doncic following the shot by Kevin Durant. To Porzingis. Out to Doncic. 4 on the clock. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Harden's shot is off.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
In the dunk by Doncic.
Luka Doncic has superstar written all over him. He's cooking.
Here's Claxton.
Mavericks foul.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first personal foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Nicholas Claxton.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you'd expect to miss the mark by that much.
And so it's Dallas in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Mavericks leading by 8. Here's Doncic. Bucket is good. Doncic has got 24.
Well, you have got to take this shot away from Luka Doncic. He's too good to be given the mid-range look.
Harden, that's good.
James Harden.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose. Stolen by Durant. It's Harden with the drive. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Doncic left side. Outside, Porzingis. Driving in. And the layup falls. Porzingis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
How about Porzingis? You can play him as the roll man, or in this instance, use him as the ball handler. How hard is that to deal with? Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
The drive by Doncic. Back to Porzingis. From deep. And it's Durant with the rebound. Nets trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Doncic. Drives to the hoop. Hardaway for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 13. Harden, no good.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Doncic outside. In the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Kevin Durant.
Basket good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
It's to Porzingis.
Marcus Aldridge. 2 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Cleveland. Harden grabs the miss. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 13.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Hop pass to Porzingis. It doesn't go for him.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Kevin Durant.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, how about the range from Kevin Durant? Dial it in from another zip code.
And Doncic, here we go. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets. Patrick Mills.
And Brooklyn has possession. 8-point game. Back to Harden. No good on the triple.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the body control Kevin Durant
Shooting for
has? My
Brooklyn.
goodness gracious. Takes
Kevin
the
Durant.
punishment and makes the shot anyway.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dallas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his third
You know,
personal
give him
foul.
credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And so they foul intentionally.
James Harden. That's his first personal foul. Third team
He
foul.
drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
At the line for
I'll
Dallas.
tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer. And he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
The 3 from KD. Missed.
You have to love the mindset of Porzingis trying to contest every shot he can. Plays with so much energy.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play